Shabbat Shalom from Temple Concord. I'm standing in the Shays Lounge next to a gorgeous piece of art because the art has a lot to teach us. On the one hand, there's something about beauty, but there's also a piece about gratitude. And I think gratitude is one of those concepts, those ideas that the synagogue can really help us embrace and understand better. When we look at a piece of art like this, we can look at the beauty of it and recognize the color and the texture, but we can also find a way to be grateful to the creator of the piece of art and to the creator of that creator who helped us with the ability to be able to create such a thing. Our Torah portion this Shabbat is Balak, which tells the story of one who was brought into curse but instead blessed. And he walked into and saw the Israelites encamped, and he said, Matovu o halecha, mishkanotecha Yaakov, how good are your tents, O Israel, your places, O Jacob. And in that moment, gratitude became the concept. Gratitude became the watchword. And so the sense is for us, how do we nurture that gratitude? How good are your tents? How often do we walk into the temple or into our own homes and say, how good is this? How happy are we? How good do we have it? And I think too often we don't do that. Too often we focus on all of the problems, the challenges, the frustrations and the stresses. But how much better would our lives be if we could just train ourselves to walk in and initially respond with gratitude? Not that we can't deal with the problems, we have to. But if our initial reaction is gratitude, thank you for what I have. Thank you for the goodness that exists. Thank you for all of the interesting parts of my life, the parts that move me, the parts that challenge me, the parts that enhance me, and then go off and work on them. And so I think our Torah portion on some level this Shabbat is saying, nurture your sense of gratitude. Work on being able to be grateful for everything. Work on that being a primary goal of who you are and how you function day in and day out. So when you walk in and see a piece of art, don't just look and say, wow, I like the color or I like the image, but say, wow, I'm really grateful for the artist who helped create that. I'm really grateful for the eyesight that I have to appreciate that, or the thought process behind the eyesight to understand it and see what it means. If we do that, then I think we give ourselves a wonderful gift, and I think we embrace a gift that Torah gives us, to find a way to live with gratitude in our hearts, in our souls, and in our everyday lives. Shabbat services this Friday evening will be at Thorndon Park at 6 p.m. It's our annual 4th of July celebration. We'll be meeting in the amphitheater. In addition to our Shabbat service, the service is sprinkled in with lots of Americana and fun things to celebrate the 4th of July. I hope you can join us. It will be lots of fun. Saturday morning, which is the 4th of July, in fact, we will have services because Shabbat came around just a few years before Independence Day did in America. So Shabbat morning services will be at 11 a.m., Torah study at 10 and text study at 9. If you want to come in red, white, and blue, we'd love to have you join us. Next week, the synagogue will be open regular summer hours, which is to say 9 to 3. And we look forward to seeing you at the temple and at the picnic this week at Thorndon Park. For now, I wish you a Shabbat and a week and hopefully even a lifetime of gratitude, of being able to see the world with thanksgiving, with gratefulness in your heart, with a sense of how good things are. Shabbat Shalom for now. Happy Independence Day. Look forward to seeing you at the temple and at Thorndon Park.